Just to be clear, having a bankroll management strategy won't turn a losing bettor into a winning bettor. You could have the best bankroll management strategy in the world. It's not going to do anything if your games you're betting are dog shit. But if you Google sports betting tips, you're going to always see bankroll management strategies. It's almost like the default answer to any sports betting help related question. It's bankroll management. There are other much more important things a new sports bettor should be doing to help he or she win. The reality is you must do a lot of things in order to have a chance to win long term, but having a bankroll management strategy is just one of those many things. So what do the pros do to manage their bankroll strategy? And here's where it gets kind of tricky. A lot of the high level pros don't use a bankroll management strategy. They're just simply trying to bet as much as they can. That's not something you or I should ever do. There's many different bankroll management strategies, but probably the most famous or the most common one among serious bettors is called the Kelly Criterion, or Kelly for short. Kelly betting has been around forever. I don't know, since maybe the 60s or at least the past 50 years. It's popular not only with sports bettors who use it to manage their bankrolls and determine bet sizing, but it's also real big in the financial world with investors. Warren Buffett said he uses the Kelly Criterion to calculate risk on his investments. So, what exactly is the Kelly Criterion? It's a math formula using a few numbers based on a specific bet you are making, and it's going to tell you what percentage of your bankroll you should risk. Now, unfortunately, it involves doing some real math and bet analysis to get the numbers to apply to the formula. Not many casual bettors care to do this much work. In fact, most bettors don't even have an established bankroll they're using. So, Kelly betting probably isn't for 95% of bettors watching this video, but I'm going to briefly try to explain it. And I also have a shortcut for anyone who wants to start using it today. Now, this is the Kelly formula here on the screen. The first part of the formula is simply the odds value, which is whatever the sports books offer for a bet, but it must be formatted into decimal odds, and more on that later. Next, you need to figure out the probability of winning the bet. Having the probability of winning will also give you the probability of losing, which is the last part of the formula. To find the probability of a sporting event or match means you'll likely need to do your own analysis where you can identify bets that have an edge. This is the tough part, obviously. If you aren't making your own odds or prices for games, you're not going to be able to make the inputs. I show members of my Discord how to come up with their own numbers for each game. But for an example, let's say you research an NBA game between the Celtics and Cavs. You believe that the sports books are undervaluing the Cavs. Based on its odds, the sports books think the Cavs only have a 33% chance to win the game. But you've noticed the Cavs have won half their games against the Celtics this season, so you think the odds are closer to, say, 50%. This would be a probability of 0.5. That's the number you would want to use in the formula. It also means the probability of losing the bet is 50% or 0.5. So we now have all the numbers we need for the formula to do the math on, or you could just use the Betting Network odds cheat sheet, which has an automated Kelly bet sizer tool and a decimal odds converter. You can create a copy of this cheat sheet inside the Discord to use it, and there's other helpful features on this cheat sheet as well. You can calculate your edge for any bet, convert money lines to probabilities or break-even percentages. I use this cheat sheet pretty much every day. But now to sum up the Kelly Criterion bankroll management strategy, it's proven to help bettors maximize profits and limit risk, but here's the problem. It only works if the numbers you input are accurate. Each bet size recommended by the Kelly Criterion is a percentage of your bankroll, and how big the bet is depends on how big your theoretical edge is. So you really have to have a good understanding of how to price odds and matchups. So no matter the strategy you use for bankroll management, the important thing to remember is you have to be disciplined and work within those set guidelines. Kelly betting or any money management system for that matter won't increase your odds of winning bets. And, let's be honest, there's much easier bankroll management strategies. And I explain some of those in the betting lessons channel inside the Discord. I have over 100 different betting lessons on various topics inside the Discord. I have an official bankroll management strategy for members of the Discord. No complex formulas or anything like that. It's something any bettors can use. But at the end of the day, something that took me years of being on social media to realize not everyone is trying to be a winning better or a pro better. Sure, everyone wants to win their bets they place, but for a lot of people, it's more about entertainment, and that's fine. Like using the Kelly criterion, if you find math enjoyable, it could be satisfying for you to, calculate and manage spending within your bankroll using it. But most bettors would rather not just run through a math equation each time they make a wager. Um, you probably will have more fun just choosing your bets and the amounts the way most people do by picking which team you like more and how confident you are in that bet, and then just enjoy watching the results. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are a serious sports better, it's just like anything else in this world. You get out what you put in. If you want to try and be a part of the very small percentage of bettors that win long term, join the Betting Network Discord community. You can join for free or become a pro member. I charge $50 for 60 days, and I also do a lifetime membership for $150. I'm building a network of smart bettors where we can all learn, share information, and work together to win more. It's not some bullshit pick selling operation. It's a sports betting educational Discord. The invite link to join is in my bio on all social media, or it's in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube. Any questions, ask in the comments section. I'm good about responding. But that's all I got for this one. Until next time, good luck with your bets.